They can call me names. But mama's gebengu.
Okay.
I didn't know foreign nationals. What was I going to legalize them for? What? It was the means of making money that I found Home Affairs doing it. Now I joined the team. Ibhayiki too much. Endlini yami. Umtholo wawunzima wawugqitha mna. Ngabona ukuthi okay nami manje ndithatha kancinci ndenze ndipetshele. Little did I know ukuthi I was destroying my life.
The entire face. This is not an original document. This is a forgery. This is your own making. This is your decision. This is what makes you believe that you are legal here. This tells you that you are correct and you are not correct. This tells you that you think what you are doing here is correct.
And gives you arrogance.
And this gives you this arrogance you are displaying to me. This is an incorrect paper.
You think we are
this
friends, are not your
tells
friends?
me, myself and I, that this thing is forged. This
The Spaza Shop Support Fund beneficiary list is finally out. And it has raised more questions than answers. Let's talk about it.
They can call me names. But mama's gebengu.
Okay.
I didn't know foreign nationals. What was I going to legalize them for? What? It was the means of making money that I found Home Affairs doing it. Now I joined the team. Ibhayiki too much. Endlini yami. Umtholo wawunzima wawugqitha mna. Ngabona ukuthi okay nami manje ndithatha kancinci ndenze ndipetshele. Little did I know ukuthi I was destroying my life. I was changing myself to be the mother abantwana bam abamjongileyo kuba ndizaba ngomnye umama.
My God.
Impilo yami eninzi ndiyiphilele ejele. Wasted my time, most of my time in prison. Nyaka 3 boshele Home Affairs. Ngaboshwa after graduation inside prison because ejele, if you want to be rehabilitated, uza rehabilitator wena.
My God.
We understand a lot of kuphuma kuwe. They are doing their job. I'm telling you, there are a lot of things that you can do in jail, in prison to change your life. But if you haven't, wena ukuzimisela ukwenza la decision ukuthi mina ndifuna ukuyeka lento uzayiyeka. Ndiphumile ejele. Bandifundisa abanye bathi hayi leya Home Affairs incinci mbokwenza white collar crime. Ndenza white collar crime ndaphinde ndabanjwa. Ndabona ukuthi life ke ngoku isencinci kakhona ndisaphinde ukufuna ukuphila. Ndizophila ngantoni ngaphandle. I re-offended ndawuthengisa ama drugs. This time around, this is when ndixelelwa ukuthi God visited me.
because it should show the entire face. This is not an original document. This is a forgery. This is your own making. This is your decision. This is what makes you believe that you are legal here. This tells you that you are correct and you are not correct. This tells you that you think what you are doing here is correct.
And gives you arrogance.
And this gives you this arrogance you are displaying to me. This is an incorrect paper.
You think we are
this
friends, are not your
tells
friends?
me, myself and I, that this thing is forged. This tells me that it's a fraud paper that you are displaying here. And you are laughing. You think this country is a joke to you. Yeah? This is not the correct paper. I am telling you. Now I want to read to you that you are saying you are a male Ahmed Hussein. Hussein. Hi. All of you are Hussein. You are Hussein number 50 now. Because I've met 49 Husseins. So you are Hussein 50. I must go to Hussein 51.
I must go to class.
That thing says within 14 days. It's forged, this thing. This thing is forged.
Where can start?
Where can start? No,
all of them. Where can start?
The smile is wiped off now.
Where can start?
The smile is gone.
So this guy is not making papers.
The smile is gone. Bring that guy. Where is he? Later, bring your papers here. Let me show you something that you guys are forging papers. Come, let me show you. But today, look here. The ID and that ID. Look. Look. You understand what I'm saying to you? Look at that ID and look at this ID.
Who's this one?
Who's this one?
This one. Where's the owner of this?
Where?
But it's you here, Mos.
So, not this one. Same person.
Yeah, this one is not you.
But it's the same person.
It's not you. No, check the name. But
when you search, you don't tell us what to do. Jump. Where's your driver's license? Let me see your driver's license.
you're having a driver's license.
God, hey gentlemen, look, how do you have a driver's license from this country? Because you don't have an ID from this country. How do you have a driver's license from this country when you don't have an ID from this country? Which room?
The Spaza Shop Support Fund beneficiary list is finally out, and it has raised more questions than answers. Let's talk about it. Sanbona, igama lami nguPrince Mthombeni uMaduma, co-founder of South Africans for Constitutional Reform. Over a month ago, SACR submitted a request under the Promotion of Access to Information Act, commonly known as PAIA, to the Small Enterprise Development and Finance Agency, or SEDFA. We wanted information about Spaza Shop Support Fund. We wanted to know who received funding, how much was approved, what criteria were used to approve them, where are these businesses, and what checks were done before public money was dispersed. And SEDFA has responded. First, SEDFA confirms Uguti its contribution to the Spaza Shop Support Fund is 150 million rand. According to SEDFA, as at 7 August 2026, it has disbursed 57.3 million rand to 931 Spaza Shop owners nationally. SEDFA has also provided us with a list of beneficiaries. The list gives the business name, approval date, district, municipality, province, and amount approved. And this is where things get interesting. Some of you who have been following my post have already spotted something. For example, the very first entry says Nomasonto Spaza Shop, Limpopo, Greater Sikukune, Abaqulusi Municipality received 65,000 rand. People have commented on my X and Facebook post saying Abaqulusi Municipality does not exist. Well, it does exist, but here's the problem. Abaqulusi Municipality is not in Limpopo. It is in KZN. So we appear to have inconsistency in the information provided by SEDFA. And I want to be very careful here. I'm not saying that this proves a fraud. I'm not saying that the shop does not exist. But if a government agency gives us information about the allocation of public money, the information must be accurate. If there are errors, they need to be explained and corrected. Interestingly, SEDFA tells us in its response that due diligence was conducted before approval. SEDFA says its due diligence included basic assessment, compliance reviews, and physical site visits to determine South African ownership and operation. SEDFA further says that its due diligence included physical verification of identity documents, Home Affairs checks, and the collection of compliance records. So our question is very simple. Can SEDFA confirm that the information in the beneficiary list is accurate? And where there are discrepancies, what caused them? Here's another important issue I want to clarify from SEDFA's letter. Some people have asked, why are certain names redacted? SEDFA has explained, Uguti, where someone applied as a natural person or a sole proprietor, their personal information is protected under Section 34 of the PAIA. SEDFA says that information such as ID numbers, physical addresses, email addresses, telephone numbers, banking details, and other protected personal information must be redacted where the law requires. So where you see XXX in the list, you must not automatically assume that SEDFA is hiding something sinister. In fact, SEDFA explains, Uguti, where someone applied as an entity, the entity name is reflected. But where someone applied in their own capacity, their name and surname have been redacted to comply with the PAIA. That's an important distinction. We can respect people's lawful privacy rights while still demanding transparency about the expenditure of public funds. Those two principles are not contradictory. And this is really what this exercise is about. We are talking about taxpayer-funded programs here. So South Africans have a right to ask who received the money, what did they qualify for, was South African ownership verified, where the eligibility requirements applied consistently, and most importantly, did beneficiaries receive what they were approved for? CERTFA has given us some of the information we requested, but they've also refused access to certain records. For example, they refused access to individual evaluation files, including scorecards, assessment and due diligence reports, financial assessments, business plans, and other supporting documents, citing protections under the PAIA. They've also refused access to adjudication and audit records. Where do we go from here? First, we are going through this list. Second, we are identifying inconsistencies and questions that require clarification. Third, when necessary, we'll go back to CERTFA and ask them to explain discrepancies. Because where public money is involved, South Africans have the right to ask whether the money is reaching people and businesses it was intended for. Where there are errors, such as placing a KZN municipality under Limpopo, they need to be corrected. The full beneficiary list is available in our SACR Telegram group. Please join it using the link in the comments or the link in the captions. My name is Prince Mtombeni. Thank you.